Hello and welcome to Angela's Vis-a-Vis Garden and Homestead. Guys, today I am going to be propagating some Coleus plants. I overwintered several Coleus plants um, over the winter. There are three different types. This is the light green. I just showed you the deep red. And then I have this one, which is a mixture of the two. And so I want to be able to plant a lot of Coleus in my garden this year, particularly in those shady areas. And so I will be taking cuttings and placing them in water and come back in about 2 weeks. They should have rooted, and then at that point is when I will place them in some soil. So let me get my shears and I'll show you how I'm going to cut these and place these inside of water. Okay? I'm going to be using this old coffee container. I've placed water inside, as you can see, and the water is filled about halfway. And I'll just set this here on the table. And let me bring you down just a little closer, okay? Okay, guys. So what I'm going to do is, this is such a long stem. I'm going to cut it about right here. And as you can see, some leaves were starting to come out right here. I'm just going to pinch those off and place it in water. You don't really have to cut any of these leaves off at all. This one has started bending, so I'm going to cut it as well, just where these little buds are here. Let's see. Just taking off where the new leaves were developing. Let's see, I think I can get a few more off of this plant. These shears are dull, but I've taken 1, 2, 3, 4 cuttings, and each of them have about at least 3 to 4 nodes on them. Let's see. I can take a few more off of this one. And who knows, if I have enough, I can even sell some of these. Okay. And these are all the cuttings that I have just from the dark red Coleus. So I'm going to put this one aside and then start on the next one. Okay, as you can see here, it really got very lengthy. So pruning it is really good. If you see here, there are little leaves coming from the bottom. We're just going to remove those and make sure that there's at least 3 to 4 nodes on the stem, because this is where the roots will come out of. just remove these lower leaves. And stick it in water. I love the mixture of colors with the Coleuses. Just remove the lower limbs and stick it in water. Let's see here. Some of these I probably could actually take 2 cuttings off of it. These were attached like this, but because it's so long, I'm going to get 2 out of it. And new leaves will form as well as roots in about 2 weeks' time. I'll take 2 of these also. Okay, now on to the very next one, which is this one. And the color really comes out when it gets bright light. Because I'm in growing zone 7A, Coleuses are usually grown as a shade-loving plant. But when it gets sufficient light, the color just comes out really boldly, and I think it's really beautiful. So I'm just going to cut this one about right here. Remove these 2 limbs here. Leaves. And also I'm going to remove these 2 so that the roots can come from here and here. And place it in water. I'm going to try to get 2 pieces out of this one. So I'm going to cut this one here. And I'm just going to remove these bottom leaves. Oops. I broke a part of the stem accidentally. But I'm just going to stick this in water. We don't need these leaves here either. And just stick this one in water. And guys, I'm going to come back in about 2 weeks and let you see how the roots have formed and developed. But this is my beautiful bouquet of Coleuses that I am propagating in water. And when I come back in about 2 weeks' time, if they have rooted, I'll share with you how I'll get these potted up. Thank you so much for watching. God bless. Bye-bye.